Hey out there, just want to take a moment and get some piano lessons going on this group. I want to do a little unit on chords, piano chords, but I don't want to get going too fast. I want to kind of take it from the basics and make sure everybody's on the same page with this. So what we're going to work on today is the C major scale and the C major chord and how that is generated by the scale. So if you look at your piano, all right, you notice right off the bat there's a pattern of white and black keys, right? Two black keys, three black keys, two blacks, three blacks, like that. I want you to look towards the middle of the piano, look at your two black keys, okay, and look to the immediate left of those. This note right here, that's middle C, okay? And a lot of you probably know that. That's like first lesson piano type stuff. So take your middle C. Now find the C an octave above that. An octave is just an interval. That means the very next C on the keyboard. So this is C right here. This is also C, okay? And the space between those is an octave. Now we're gonna go from this one all the way up to the next C, key by key. Just like that. All the natural notes, okay? And that right there is your C major scale, right? Hunt and peck style. Now, let's try it and see if we can get a little smoother fingering going on for it. When we talk fingerings, okay, we're going to look at our fingers here, float them in. I want you to sort of float your hand above the keys and then hook your fingers like that. Okay, now imagine that each of your fingers has a number assigned to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? Put them down on the keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Now remember that C major scale we just did? We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then cross your thumb, finger number 1, underneath to play 1, 2, 3, 4, land on 5 on that C. That's your scale right there. Did you catch that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. You can go back down too. General rule of thumb, pun intended, is that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. However we got up the scale, however we ascended it, we go the same way down, just in reverse. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The opposite is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Cool? Okay, if you followed along this far, that's great. Now we're going to talk about something called a chord, okay? Our major chord is a cluster of 3 notes that, when played in harmony, sound really lovely together, okay? The C major chord is generated from the scale. And if you imagine that the scale is made up of numbers rather than notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the octave. Imagine that we went and grabbed the first scale degree, the first note of the scale, and then we grabbed the third note of the scale, and then the fifth note of the scale. Okay, for those of you playing along at home, that's C, E, and G right there. Now, take those 3 fingers, fingers 1, 3, and 5, those 3 notes, notes 1, 3, and 5, play them all together. And there you have your C major chord. Okay? Next time I'm going to show you how to take that chord and move it all around the piano, and how even though these 3 notes make up the chord, they don't always have to be in that order. But for now, keep jamming. We'll see you soon.